Let's do it.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy MONEYBOY Trey and my host Terrence Thomas, and this is the Toxic Masculinity Show, episode 1. Terrence, when I told you the name of the show, what crossed your mind? What did you think about the name Toxic Masculinity?
The war on manhood. The war on guys being guys. You know what I'm saying? It's a war out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, truth be told, you have to always be respectful of women. If you're not respectful of women, then that just makes you a punk. You know what I'm saying? But at the same point in time,
always be respectful of women.
well, but hold on. If a woman is going to try to push you into disrespect, then it's best to leave that woman alone. Now,
A woman spits in your face. A woman spits in your face.
arm slap shit out of her.
As long as we're on the same page, is that carry on. So you meant in general. I understand what you meant speaking in general, but you said all, and women will try to back you into their corner. So he said,
because some women want to press your button. And for them kind of women, you got to get away from that. That's a lot of times that's easier said than done. I've never hit a woman. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just saying I've never hit a woman. So
I've had to in self-defense after I was hit with the bat a couple times after I drove across the city to my mama's house to escape the woman. And after my kids with me, and I'm still getting hit with the bat, and I'm saying stop, and she wouldn't stop. I have what the highlight of my life, but it's not like I hit her one time enough to make distance for me to get me and my kids inside the house. It wasn't like I tried to pulverize her and finish her and all of that.
I know women, like my mama will tell you, you don't put your hands on no man either. A lot of women don't realize that. Just because I'm respecting you, don't give you the right to put your hands on me. Now, if you put your hands on me, then you putting yourself, you stepping in the ring.
But that's why they do it, because they know men are taught not to hit them. That's why they do the stuff that they do.
Now, let's talk about different forms of hitting. Okay. I've had a woman flail at me and hit me all on the side of my arm and stuff like that. Okay, you brush that aside. I'm talking about if a woman come up and just give you one straight to your grill. I'm talking about pick up something and hit you with it. I'm talking about spit in your face. I'm talking about doing something that's such a violation of you.
What about the typical? How you say your girl catch you cheating and she smack you?
You got to charge them.
It's why you don't have to hit me to get your point across.
But you still got to give her a free slap to cheat on.
Okay, so if you catch her cheating,
she get like one or two. She get like one or two freebies.
If you catch her cheating, can you get one or two freebies?
You right. But I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Certain things are going to be different no matter what we say. We can't be tit for tat on everything.
Not according to Ike Turner. You gotta say Will Smith maybe need to watch What Love Got to Do with It. I don't know.
Man. Will Smith needs to watch O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson wife had
well, now that's too far. You gotta say that's too far. You gotta say that's too far. Every great movie had the woman getting smacked up by the man when she talked a little too much. Dude that took out, he could take the whole movie. Even in the old white film, where he couldn't take it no more, he would finally go pap.
Like the part of the movie when Tina said, well, Ike, maybe it's your music, Ike. Maybe it's your production. Boy, Ike went, man. Everybody got the studio. Hey man, I'm watching the movie myself, going, "Oh shit, oh
shit." We do not.
I'm not condoning domestic violence. I'm not condoning it.
We do not endorse that type of toxic masculinity.
Yes.
Over here at the Toxic Masculinity Show.
You know, there's some real. Okay. You just spoke on Jada and Will. If Will had did the same thing to Jada, come on, man, it'd be looked at totally different. The media.
You a dog ass nigga. Right. The first thing all the women did was bring up old rumors about who Will was with, but they were rumors though. You never had none of them bitches come out and say they fucked Will. No female went on a talk show and said, well, I did this with Will. Male or female. Because people try to say, oh, Will like dudes either. Ain't none of them niggas came out and said nothing. The dude she fucked with did. And what bothered me is she preaches about being open and honest, and she brought the man on the show to be open and honest, and she didn't admit what she did. She said an entanglement. She didn't say I cheated. She didn't say I fucked him. Keep in mind, Will already knew about this when it happened 4 or 5 years ago. So why would you? That's why he asked her like 3 times. Come on now, you owe it this red table talk. What did you actually do? Oh, an entanglement. Black men can't use that line.
Now the dude got a song out called Entanglement. So basically, dude is ton Will. But look, in the end, man, when you play with a man about his family, just remember, Will still from Philly.
Yeah. I'm torn on the whole thing anyway, because like I said, it was only so much Will could do. It's not like he could beat her. It's not like because if he did anything but other than what he did, he would have been the big bad guy. But then with what he did, he's being clowned as a sucker. But I like the fact that they showed the world that they could get through a cheating scandal and still be a family unit. Them folks still been married 20 plus years.
Mark. That's the problem. You ain't got to show the world. You don't owe me no explanation. Man, Will should have told Jada, look, take your $10 million net worth and kick rocks. You got your money. I'll put an extra 20 on top of your 10. Look, take 30 million and kick rocks.
Well, I can't be mad at him for honoring what he said. When they got ready to get married, they told each other and the world, like, we aren't going to get a divorce, so make sure this is what you want to do. So I can't be mad at you.
Put our business in the street. Because of you, our business in the street.
Yeah. That's why I said I didn't like the fact that she wasn't honest when they brought it to the table. Like, they brought it to the table to address it since it couldn't be addressed. She tried to lie it off, and that didn't work. So, but I just didn't like that she wasn't all the way open and honest with the shit.
But see,
she made him look bad.
This all comes back to the title of the show, Toxic Masculinity. Basically, a real man has to basically be deballed to get along with society. See, the point is to the situation is the media gave Will no other option. He had to handle it the way he did. He had to take it the way he did.
Well, he shouldn't have went.
Even say, you know what? Huh?
I wouldn't even went on the show.
That's what I'm saying. So we can say how they worked it out. The truth is, Will wasn't given an option. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, okay, you take Kanye and Kim. No matter how crazy Kanye going, Kim, you don't come on TV and talk about me. You don't come on TV and put my name in nothing.
Hey, but he was foul though in his damn press in his rally. He brought her into it. Do you know this nigga said when he found out she was pregnant, she called, and the first thing that ran through his mind was, oh shit, I hope I didn't give Kim Kardashian AIDS. You know I'm a rapper and I live. You said this shit, nigga, publicly knowing everybody in there was recorded. Yeah. So some shit I'm tit for tat on. Like if you don't want the woman to come out talking shit about you, then you don't talk shit about the women. Kind of like with Tiger and his wife. She never came out and said shit bad, but you know what? He didn't either. They
But you
disliked
know
each
what?
other in silence.
You know what? That's a good point. Kanye put her out there. Kanye done said publicly, man, I've been trying to divorce Kim. You ain't gotta be trying to divorce nobody. She got money, you got money. You can roll, player. You ain't gotta put so yeah, you right about that. You totally right. He put her out there in a bad situation. Yes. So he shined negative light on her. So, but you know what though? It's Hollywood, man.
Who's
Hollywood. But to tell you
who you?
something, man, Hollywood and entertainment is uncomfortable with masculinity, especially black masculinity. You know what I'm saying? It's not no look, bro. It's not no coincidence that most black stars, man, are either they red, they're emasculated, they act feminine. Bro, this ain't no coincidence. I mean, remember your boy who played OG, Triple OG in Third Friday? Look how they got him at.
Oh, Damon. Terry Crews.
Terry
Crews.
OG, man. Oh, triple OG, man. I mean, it's triple OG.
You gotta say they hating on Terry Crews right now for saying he don't fuck with Black Lives Matter.
Good for him.
Terry Crews, he been getting flack for speaking the truth lately.
Man, you know what? Good for him.
But he said he gonna down that hill though.
You didn't want to make that turn to Black Lives Matter, did you? Are you ready to go there now?
I'm always ready to go there. And just so y'all know, a lot of y'all might be offended on this part because it is what it is.
Man, go there, man. What you gotta say?
Oh, I don't fuck with the corporation. Black Lives Matter is a white person that is not investing any money back into the black neighborhoods. They getting donations for taking up for black people that are being killed, but they're not donating to any of these black neighborhoods or black programs, but they are donating to black Democrats. They say, since this is toxic masculinity, they say that they are against the nuclear family, meaning the mom, the dad, and the child. So fuck them. You gotta say most of their tenets that they believe in are for the LGBT community. And since I'm a man and this is toxic masculinity, fuck them. Not the LGBTQ people, but fuck Black Lives Matter because our values don't align. I don't know what type of shit they are.
Well, see, bro, Black Lives Matter is following the playbook from the last few decades. When it comes to the civil rights movement, black people can't use it. The civil rights movement is only for women, and it's only for LGBT. It's not. They've misconstrued what civil rights is. Civil rights is the rights of all of us, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're black, white, straight, gay, Hispanic. It's the rights of all of us. What Black Lives Matters, where they lose me is everything is about victimization. They have no they have no agenda. They have no policy they support. They have nothing.
Bruh, they built their entire movement of black men being killed, not black women. So their message is contradictory. Y'all saying y'all are doing this because black men are being killed, but then in y'all mission statement, y'all say y'all don't support the normal black family.
No.
At some point, y'all, all you LGBTQ, whatever y'all call yourselves, people have to realize it took two heterosexual people to make y'all. So at some point, y'all got to stop hating us for being normal while saying that we need to accept y'all for being y'all. We can accept y'all for being y'all, but y'all always throw in y'all's face what it is y'all are. I don't give a fuck who you fucking. I shouldn't look at you and determine what who you're sleeping with. That doesn't. I can't just typically look at you
Yeah,
unless you're overly flamboyant and tell who you're having sex with. That doesn't. I don't care about that.
that's
So
totally
why do
true.
I have to hear and see about pride parades? But if I say let's do a straight heterosexual parade, oh, you just doing that because you what was it, homophobic?
I
Get out
mean,
of here.
point is, bro, everything is homophobic. And let me say this first off. I wish all of my gay brothers and sisters all the peace and love in the world. But at the same point in time, I'm allowed to speak on my values, which is traditional family, men and women raising children. When we as a society run from that, we deteriorate as a society. You seeing the results right now. There is no denying it. People want to sit up and say it's the police, it's Trump, it's George Bush, it's this. Every few years we get us a new we get us a new figure to blame all our problems on in the black community. When now, am I saying racism doesn't exist? Absolutely not. All I'm saying, if you go back to the deterioration of the black community, it comes back to the deterioration of the home. That's what it comes back to. You can't deny that. The reason now,
The independent, strong
now,
black woman. That's
now,
what you're pretty much saying. The
yes, and
independent, strong black woman put us in this spot.
yes, and but let me also say this: the world needs strong masculinity and strong femininity working together to raise neighborhoods, to raise children, to do these things. You know what I'm saying?
We need
But the
more toxic
backbone,
masculinity.
huh?
Grandpa used to go out and get it. The woman stayed at home, cook, and raise the kids. We need more of that. Times were
Well,
simpler.
Mark, we can't ever go back to that for
We
this reason.
can. It's
What?
still women that do it now. What was
Yeah,
Jeff Bezos? What
but
was Jeff Bezos' wife doing before she got divorced?
okay. Let me speak on that.
She ain't had no YouTube or no IG, shaking her
Yeah,
ass, out here
but
twerking,
but
talking about how she got it popping.
okay, but let me speak on that. We're in a position now where both the man and the woman have to work due to the fact that prices and goods has grown 300 times the rate of wages. Both men have to work. Now, both people can work, but the man can still be the backbone, the lead. But the man has to treat his wife like a queen and honor and respect his wife. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
Perfect
It's not.
example. Barack Obama and Michelle. That was what I just described. That's old school. The man went out and
Thank
got
you.
it, but we got to they don't want that. Black Lives Matter don't want that.
But don't forget now. Don't forget, Michelle Obama had a career, and she voluntarily chose
Yes,
her
but
career.
even still, she had to choose. She could have said, "I'm a strong black woman. I don't need." She could have done all of that. While the man was the
But
president for
but
eight
bro, she
years,
knew. But she knew for the rest of her life, Barack
she
Obama
could
was
have
gonna
pulled
be
the
president.
Aisha Curry. She could have pulled the Aisha Curry and said, "I need more attention because my husband the president and these bitches all over the world looking." She
Yeah. Well,
she
Aisha
could
Curry's
have.
stupid. Aisha Curry's stupid. When your man is making enough money to take care of the home, and your dumb ass still to be in the media, like like and like, bruh, just like I mean, look, I'll give Beyonce credit. You know what I'm saying? She said, you know what? I'm a raise our kids. I'm step out the spotlight. This isn't no. I don't want to come off as being hateful or disrespectful of women. I was raised around strong black women, and I will always be appreciative of that. All I'm saying is but the strong black,
Those type
strong black,
women, those
but the
type
strong
women
black
are who's
women.
raising the community today. But I get what you're
But
saying. Go
see,
ahead.
strong black women that I grew up around wanted a strong man. They wanted a strong man. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? They wanted
let
they
me do
wanted
some
a
pushback
man's
though.
man.
Let me
Like,
give you some
bruh,
push. Let me give you some pushback though. Here's another side of that. Those strong black women like my mom and them. Why was it that they didn't have a man? They didn't have one. They never got one. They had a couple boyfriends that popped through every now and then, but why didn't they have a man And why wasn't the guy that they decided to have kids with not that man? So we still like, swear to God, we love to like deify our parents and our kinfolk as if they couldn't do any wrong. But they did the same shit that we're sitting here talking about other people doing right now. They just old as fuck now.
But the difference was it wasn't promoted by society right now.
Come on now.
It wasn't as
not to the extent we had Luke and the 2 Live Crew. Can't say that. Luke and the 2, it had to be some freaky women out there doing some shit for Luke and the 2 Live Crew to exist.
But you have to understand too, bro. When Luke and the 2 Live Crew, when they came out, America fought against them. They had to go to court to be able to cuss on the record. Society was ready for that.
It was women shaking their ass to it though and going down to Freaknik. So we can't act. Them was our aunties. Those were our aunties, sisters, and mamas going to Freaknik. Also, I don't think anybody in my family was a part of it, but you get what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Our parents in 18s and shit have been these same type of. It's a cycle. This shit's not new. Social media just is new.
But the difference between now and then is there was discretion. There's always been alternative lifestyles. Men been fucking men for hundreds of years, bro. But at the same point in time, we were told the basis of society is man, woman, children. There's always been other stuff going on, but the difference between now and then is discretion has been thrown out the window. Now all that bullshit is the norm. Now it's the norm. That's all I'm saying. I'm not denying it never happened. I'm just saying now it's the norm, bro. I mean, and so
you gotta say, but that was the 80s and shit. The shit started getting bad toward the 70s and 80s, man.
And so like right now.
Shit took a turn.
Like when I was in high school, if you was gay, you keep that shit to yourself. Now, so
I remember being in high school, hearing at other schools, and that was shit. 98 to 01. That was like folks hearing about folks at other schools getting caught doing shit, but they were ridiculed. But not even, I can't even say they were ridiculed because hell, I remember at Central, they had the whole gays taking over organization. They were like accepted. Nobody bothered them and nobody made fun of them or whatever.
Hey,
not that I can recall.
Hey, give me a 2-minute time. I'm gonna get me something to drink. All right, I'm gonna get like you. I'll be right back.
So yes, Toxic Masculinity, episode 1. Moneyboy Trey, Terrence, who did some real nigga shit and got up to get a fucking drink during the show. But you can find me on all social media at Moneyboy Trey. YouTube, Facebook, IG, Twitter, all of that good stuff. Like, share, subscribe. Let us know what you think about this first episode. We are going to attempt to do a live either on his Facebook or my Facebook once a week, just to inject some toxic masculinity in the world, because the world needs toxic masculinity. Toxic masculinity is the reason that men run into burning buildings to save complete strangers. Toxic masculinity is the reason that police officers run towards active shooters. Toxic masculinity is the reason that men are on the front lines and always have been at every war. So it's needed. It's kind of like a natural order of things. I don't mean toxic masculinity as sit down, shut up, know your role, know your place. Sometimes the world, sometimes some situations does call for women to shut down, shut up, sit down, know your role, all that good shit. But overall, it's not meaning for women to know their place. It's just saying that in 2020, men can't say anything about women. Men can't even say, men can't even say, men can't even say shit about anything without it being criticized and ostracized by black women. We can't say we like exotic women. We can't say, you know what killed me?
What?
The colorism with the black women. Cause all black here they say light-skinned women are black. They say mixed women are black. Dark-skinned women black is the given. But if I talk to only light-skinned women, they will talk about me as if that light-skinned woman ain't still black. So it's like they trying to limit my damn choices. It's trying to tell me I have to only like dark-skinned black women.
Nigga, I'm married to a white woman. You ain't telling me shit.
So you've heard it. But at least you have a different color. They got a basis to stand on with you, kind of in a sick, twisted sort of way. But with me, y'all talk about I don't like black women if I talk to a light-skinned black woman that's 100% black, she just like. Or if I talk to a mixed woman who y'all say is black, it's baffling.
Like Tiger get married to a white woman and they kill him for it. Serena get married to a white dude and she cool. So it is what it is, man. You have to understand, man. These social debates are so steeped in hypocrisy. There's so much hypocrisy in it. Just like Kamala Harris ain't black. She Indian and Puerto Rican and married to a black dude.
She tricked us.
And
she blackfished us.
And she was a prosecutor in California. Have you seen the shit she did to black men?
She blackfished us. That's why I'm glad she didn't get the Democratic nomination.
And then Joe Biden, bro, you done buddied up to Strom Thurmond. Bro, go look up Strom Thurmond's history, bro.
Bro, he sound like a WWE wrestler.
Bro, one of the biggest bigots in the history of mankind. Man, bro, Hillary Clinton was a Barry Goldwater girl. Go look up Barry Goldwater's history of bigotry, man. Democrats and these claims that Trump is a racist, they full of shit. They full of shit. Go look up Joe Biden. Go look up Kamala Harris. Damn. Nigga, go look up Barry Obama. That's his real name. Damn.
Somebody tell Joe Biden that I'm not voting for him and I'm still black. I'm waiting on the change to happen because I want some of these perks that y'all say come with being white. Shit. But it hasn't happened yet. It hasn't happened yet. I'm not black if I don't vote for you. You would never say that to white people.
Never. But I tell you what, you can start calling me Mr. Hunter because I'm voting for Trump.
Question: do you know any Jewish people?
I don't think so.
Okay, I want to interview some Jewish people so we can kind of find out what is anti-Semitic because we don't know.
I'm just not educated enough to have a discussion.
That's why I said I would like to. That's why I said I would like to have a Jewish person on the show so we could ask him from like the black perspective. We don't know. That's what I'm saying. We're not educated, so we don't know what is considered anti-Semitic or not. We don't know. But then I also would like to have a Hebrew Israelite on the show as well. So they can find it. So we can see who the true people who the true people of God are. They have two very interesting takes on religion, and one uses the Bible, and the other one, at least, the real Jewish people got their own text. I like that. I respect them more.
I do not have the understanding of the Jewish religion. I don't have the understanding of what Hebrew is. Like, and honestly, I wish Nick Cannon and Deshaun Jackson would have read and educated themselves before they spoke, because what they did was they had
They
good
were
intentions,
educated.
but
They were educated.
but
They were educated. I will say that they were educated in what they said. They didn't say anything false. That's why I said I would like to find out what's considered anti-Semitic, and I ain't gonna even go into. I ain't gonna make no statements, none of that stuff. They were educated on what they said, because I've ran across the same type information. I've shared the same type information. It's just they got huge platforms, and you can't really. If I said the same shit they said right now on this platform, the little few people that we meet, them like, I fly by night, they don't care. But if we were able to reach millions, then they'd be like, ho, ho, ho. But even still, he wasn't knocked down.
But see,
he wasn't knocked down for what he said. He wasn't flagged for hate speech or any of that. Because he didn't.
That's the misconception, Mark. That's the misconception. There's not one black person with a huge platform. Now, you might be on TV, but if you say the wrong thing, your show, everything can be stripped away. Simply because we do not have the financial backing in our own community to offer black people a soft landing when they mess up in Hollywood. So when it comes
or even a black Facebook.
I mean, whites and blacks play by different rules. You know what I'm saying? You take somebody as big as Oprah. I mean, yeah, she's on TV, but having a large platform means, you know what? I own the network. I own this. I own. You know what I'm saying?
Oprah has influence. She has influence. That's what we'll say. She has influence. But she doesn't technically have her own platform. So I can give you that, because we don't have if YouTube or Facebook banned us, we don't have a black alternative to go to that wouldn't ban us because we're black, and they would have our back the same way that the other platforms have each other. But Nick Cannon said worse shit about white people. He said worse shit about white people and didn't apologize to white people.
There you go.
I'm really interested. I want to know what is deemed anti-Semitic, so I can't say it. So I won't say it because I don't want to offend anybody based on religion.
Well, you have to understand what religion is, man. Organized religion is mental fucking. That's what organized religion is. And I don't care if you're Muslim, I don't care if you're Presbyterian, I don't care if you're Catholic, I don't care about none of that. You do not have to have religion to worship your Lord and Savior. Religion is a money-making, mind-control cash cow. That's what organized religion is. Because if organized religion worked, bruh, the Catholic faith has billions of dollars, man. Look at all the money that Kojic has. Look at all the money these organizations have. They don't fix no problem. When schools need to be
fixed, they tell you to pray for it.
Yes, when schools need to be fixed, when inner city schools need to be fixed, why ain't Kojic stepping up?
Well, I will say the Catholic Church takes care of their own school, because I'm a product of it. They take care of their own schools, which is a bad sign to Shelby County schools now, because y'all get way more money through government grants, and y'all have roaches and rat infestation.
But you know what the Catholic faith did, which is a stroke of genius. They said, you know what? We're gonna build our own school.
Yeah, they charge tuition, but even with them charging charging for tuition and probably taking some of the proceeds from the parish to invest in the school, they still got less money than what Shelby County Schools gets from government funding yearly.
And guess what else on top of that? As soon as black people get some money, where they trying to send their kids to? They trying to send their kids to a private Christian school.
But them same people swear white people are evil and racist and the police have to kill them.
And these are the same people talk about white privilege. Look, are you trying to say the Obama's daughters aren't privileged? Are you trying to say Jay-Z and Beyonce's kids aren't privileged?
Right.
Are you trying to, are you, I mean, is that what you're saying?
They're not even having encounters. They're not even having encounters with the police because they don't drive. They don't leave their house. They get shit brought to them. They have stylists come to them. They don't live the average life. So I don't know why everybody black needs to feel the need to recognize some make-believe struggle that ain't there between police and black people.
I'm gonna answer that question for you. For all this talk that black people do about white privilege, black people suffer from something called low self-esteem. They want white America to turn around and say, you know what? We approve of you. We love you. You're okay. Look, when you go through your life seeking affirmation from people who have no direct effect on your well-being, you're always going to find some way to play the victim.
Hey man.
Look, I seek affirmation from my wife, from my mama, from my sisters, from my brothers, from my daughters, from a couple of my co-workers. I seek affirmation from my boss, from people who can directly affect my well-being. To the rest of y'all, fuck y'all. I love white people. I love Hispanic people. I love gay people. I love black people. I love everybody. I ain't got to agree with your ass.
So in other words, all lives matter.
All lives matter. Nigga, my life has mattered since 1973. Fuck you mean?
So we can get that established. All lives matter.
Then they want to sit up and go, Mike Pence said all lives matter. He didn't say black lives matter. Why does
all lives like at some point? So we just gonna say fuck the word all. We just gonna forget what the definition of the word all means. And so sometimes we can just be dicks. All means everyone. It means black, blue, white, red, yellow, all of that. And for you people that forgot, at the time Black Lives Matter was coming out and first starting, you know what your boy Obama did? He started this shit he started this fund for police officers. This blue, whatever it's called. He did it. Look it up. Can't remember right now. Having a brain fart. When I think of it, I'm gonna spit it. But he enacted legislation on behalf of the police. The black guy.
Dude.
The black guy that could have defunded the police at that time when he was in there, didn't. The black guy that could have got these statues and shit removed when he was in office did not. But yeah, we asking a white guy to do it. We asking a white guy that we say is racist every day to go against racist shit. What kind of sense does that make?
Bro, first of all, Obama's garbage. He's just garbage. There's no other way to say it. Obama.
Can you see Michelle?
He's a false symbol of hope. He's a false symbol of something.
He's mixed.
Okay.
I'm saying he's mixed. He's mixed, but if he had married a white woman named Michelle, she wouldn't have been accepted like Michelle was. Even though he's mixed, so he has ties to both races. He couldn't have got away with a white wife.
Well, man, Michelle is the blackest thing about dude.
Hey, you notice all these.
Okay, like,
you know,
look, bro. I'm one of those dudes. I'm not a big fan of Obama, but I love me some Shello. I love me some
Oh,
Shell.
she's dope. I'm just saying, they couldn't afford it off with the white one, even though he's mixed. He had to have a straight up black woman. He couldn't have a white woman. He couldn't have a mixed woman.
Well,
Have you noticed? Have you noticed though, like most of the black women that in politics got a white husband? You don't find many of the white guys in politics with the black wife. They might have some mistresses, but they don't have black wives.
I mean,
but they talk shit about us dating outside our race.
That's the hypocrisy of it, man.
It's not. I don't call it hypocrisy. I call it women having too much damn power and say so right now. It's why we need more toxic masculinity, and that's why this is the Toxic Masculinity Show.
Yes. We need some.
We got too many views in Vivica Fox shows and all these Angela Yee's where women just get to sit around and talk shit about men, and we're fighting back.
The talk.
We're fighting back. The real everything. Just women. And then they never ask the man, but what are y'all thinking?
Man, look,
what are y'all doing?
I'm to the point now, I'm like, look, Harvey Weinstein, grab some more ass.
Even that comment, like, dude, like people took that out of context. He was saying that shit, when you're rich, they just let you do it because they want you to because you're rich. And any celebrity or athlete can attest to that. When you got money, women just let you do shit. They want you, they ask you to do shit to them just because of who you are.
Yeah,
that made it seem like the man was out here just raping bitches. Like he's the serial fundler.
Man, look, all them women were willing. They were willing participants.
At some point,
so,
I'd say.
But now you got this cancel culture where, man, you look at Chris Matthews, look at Charlie Rose, bro. All you have to do is be accused, and your career is over.
Look at Brian Banks. Look at several people. And they still talking about, and then a lot of the women will come out and lie and say they lied, and then they still talking about believe women at all costs. Fuck no. Women lie. Ask questions. I'm not saying don't believe them, but you damn sure better ask some questions to make their story believable.
I mean, look at Oprah, man. Oprah still felt the need to make a documentary about Michael Jackson. But you hugging up to Harvey Weinstein. So I mean, the hypocrisy, man. It's look, once again. I respect all
black women ain't protected though.
And I'll tell you one thing: you don't see white women running around talking about I don't need no man.
Or you don't see them saying that they don't feel protected by their men while not talking shit about them. Like they talk shit about us, but then at the same time say they don't feel protected. Well, bitch, you strong and independent. Protect yourself. I'm a strong, independent man. I don't need no female to protect me. I protect myself.
Look, I don't need no man. Okay, fine and dandy, you silly bitch, but your kids do.
And if you're offended by the word bitch, fuck you, bitch. You gotta say, y'all can say it. Y'all can say it. I can say it. Your mama probably called it to you. It is what it is. Rappers say it. I don't mean any offense. I don't know you, bitch. I'm just saying. It rolls off the tongue sometimes.
Look, if Ice Cube say it on stage, the women dance to it. So
just shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got.
Scrub the ground. Oh, he ain't talking about me, so I'm a dance to it. Okay. All right. So that's all I'm saying. But once again, I respect all women. I respect men. I respect. It ain't about that with me, man. But point is, we're ostracized because we refuse to play along. You know what I'm saying? I go against the popular narrative. You know what I'm saying? I'm a black conservative, bro. So you know what my role is. You know that I get
Black people are conservative by nature. Black people are conservative by nature. We typically believe in family and with God fearing. That's conservative. Hard working, family, hard working, God fearing.
You're totally right. So
that is us by nature.
When we go to the polls, we look. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Liberalism is a disease, and it needs to be treated. It needs to be treated as such.
I'm liberal on certain shit. Like, I'm conservative when it comes to, like I said, wholesome family values. But I'm liberal as also saying, well, what's normal to me isn't normal to you. So you have the right to deem what you call wholesome family values. Just don't shit on what I got going on.
Well,
I'm liberal to that extent.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna quote the great Chris Rock when he said, "You know what? When it comes to education, I'm conservative. When it comes to prostitution, I'm
So it's like all liberal shit ain't bad, but I think we need a healthy
back, Memphis.
We need a healthy dose we need a healthy dose of both to just have balance. Too much of anything is fucking terrible. And right now, black people, we've had too much of the Democratic Party.
I'll tell you what, I'll make Memphis a deal. If they bring strip clubs back, they can put a Confederate flag on top of them.
Bro, oh shit. See, I was really like when Platinum Plus and shit was coming. I was too young to go to them just, but I used to hear about them. Used to sit outside them motherfuckers. So wasn't that on Mount Moriah Platinum Plus? Platinum Plus is
down Brooks Road, player. The pony on Lamar, player.
Yeah.
You better come on in.
This is like the little walk. Yeah, so see, like I'm even liberal, like with all the thought culture and shit going on with that. I'm liberal on that too. I'm like, shit, be a hoe all you want to, but why the world have to know? You can sell pussy. You can sell pussy without the world having to know.
And you know what thought stands for? I don't even know what it stood for. I asked my wife. I said, "Baby, what's thought?" She said,
"That hoe over there."
I was like,
"That hoe over there." Yes. That thought. And they call themselves thought the honors.
Just like when I was that age, man, we called them little dirty. Big a little dirty over there.
Like that shit is a badge of honor for them to be called that shit.
But isn't it the same thing as a dude called himself a thug or a hoodlum?
Exactly.
So we gravitate towards these labels without even taking into the full accounting of what these labels mean. You know,
because we tend to glorify bullshit. Everybody got upset with Candace Owens for saying that, but it's true. We glorify bullshit constantly.
I mean, we being funny, but it's serious, man. It's real serious. And it's like you're telling me Black Lives Matters out one side of your mouth, but then I'm seeing how we treat each other out the other side of your mouth. You see what I'm saying? You know, we can take take the violence out of it, the actual act of violence. Before that act of violence occurs, there are people standing around going, "Man, get that trick, man. Whoop that nigga, man. Whoop that nigga." So y'all had about 20 minutes to quell this situation before it went here. But what do? I ain't going, man. All this, man. All this, all the time. over a parking space, over somebody accidentally stepped on your shoe. Our culture is taught that
toilet paper, hand sanitizer, weave.
and so we have this stigma in the black community, whereas you gotta flex on everything. And sometimes and most of the time the manly thing to do is to walk away from foolishness. That's the manly thing to do. Now, there are certain instances where, okay, you put your hands on me, disrespect me, then I gotta handle this. I ain't no walking away from this. But most of the time, bruh, it was some nonsense you could have walked away from, bruh. Before we even got here, we could have said, you know what, bruh? And then, so it's just
they weren't raised by men. They were raised by strong black women. They don't know how to do conflict resolution. This is why we need more toxic masculinity. Yeah, I swear I just told my son that earlier today. We were talking. The shit that happened at Putt disturbed me because it was mostly chicks in that video, and my son is 16 and sexually active, and I'm like, he gonna be fucking one of them little ignorant bitches. So I called my son. I was like, bruh, I was like, I hope you being protected at all times. I'm like, have sex all you want to, but you definitely don't want to have a kid. I was like, I can attest firsthand. He was like, I know, I do. And me and my mama talk about it. I'm like, yes, but your mom can only talk to you from the female's point of view. She can't tell you how it is to be a man and what a man goes through having children.
I mean, when it comes to that aspect of it, the putt thing was the current.
That girl spit on dude. These are like 14 to 16-year-olds. They spit on dude. They ready to fight. They tearing up shit.
They got.
I bet you 100%. All them females got everybody up there got dropped off by their mama. I guarantee it. Especially most of the females got dropped off by their mama.
Okay, bro.
They just want to know what the fuck going on. Yeah, and then these same parents that dropped their kid off is probably bitching about sending their kids to school in a couple weeks. But you would drop them motherfuckers off at an amusement park. I didn't see no mask among none of them motherfuckers.
And then it's like when I take my daughter to the park. All the ladies, all the parents, whatever, they over there congregating with each other. I'm like, man, y'all can do that shit at home. Come out here and be active with your children. Me and my dog be over there by ourselves playing soccer and baseball. Bruh, y'all can congregate at the house. This is an opportunity to spend time with your children. You know what I'm saying? And it's like this generation
both sides
so you know, and that's the problem. Everybody want to blame it on teachers. You know what I'm saying? No, a teacher shouldn't have to make sure you got a clean shirt. A teacher shouldn't have to make sure that you can that you don't come to school smelling funky. A teacher shouldn't have to make sure that you fed when you get to school. A teacher, certain things are not the teacher's issue, man.
Right.
But because of the conditions that these children are being sent to school in, man, teachers have so much more on their plate. And then you take a town like Memphis, we'll pay superintendents, they'll pay a principal, they'll pay this, but they don't want to raise, but they don't want to give teachers no more money.
Well, that's everywhere.
Teachers don't go shit on them.
Teachers are underpaid everywhere. Right. But going back to what you said in the park, you said it's women congregating.
Yes.
It's women. You don't see the men doing that. You don't see too many men out there.
No.
And the ones you do, if they aren't directly interacting with their kid, they on their phone and they got their kid within eyeshot.
Yeah.
But again, you said it. It's women out there. Their brains are totally different. That's why we need more toxic masculinity, and that's why this is the Toxic Masculinity Show.
Now, if you one of them dudes that eats turkey bacon and drinks almond milk, you need to turn this shit off.
Hold up. First, I'm glad you said that because you had me dying laughing, but I said I had to ask you about that. Nigga, what's wrong with instant grits and turkey bacon, nigga?
That shit nasty. Turkey bacon is like condom sex.
Turkey bacon is weird. It was weird back in the 90s. It was weird back in the 90s, so I don't know what it's like now.
Man,
that shit had me dying laughing when I started. Hey, you better drink almond milk. You guys say cow milk is trash. It's healthy for you, especially black women. It helps
I drink
dairy.
I drink vitamin D milk. I drink moo cow fuck milk.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. It's for the black women. It's for you, but for black women especially, because we have high fibroids and shit in our community is based on the dairy. It's the cow's milk. It's the cheese. It's all of it. So it's trash for us. Almond milk is actually the best thing. Almond or coconut milk is actually the best thing for you. And my daughter, who is a transplant patient, that's all she ever drinks is almond milk. So back your ass up. And she's almost 2. So I only ever had breast milk and almond milk. It's healthy.
Well, God bless her, but I drink moo cow fuck milk.
Hey man,
and I eat real grits. The kind of grits I gotta cook about 25 minutes. You get you some chicken broth, some heavy cream, and you stir them creamy grits, man. And do not put no sugar in them damn grits.
Oh, fuck you. Grits and sugar is the shit.
No, man.
I grew up in North Memphis. We use butter and sugar. It is what it is.
Okay. Man, all you need is salt and pepper. And if you really want to
have sugar, nigga, here's how hood we were. If we didn't have sugar, nigga, we used syrup. If we didn't have syrup, nigga, we used jelly. You don't know. Salt and pepper never came to mind. It's like we need something. Bro. If we didn't have nothing sweet, it wasn't no grits being made.
I done used water in my Captain Crunch more than a few times. I ain't gonna front.
I tried that shit once after watching Friday. It ain't right. That shit got poured in the trash.
By the time you get halfway through it, it's all sweet.
2 bites, it was like, I'm straight. It's going in the trash. That shit is not right.
Hey, sometimes you gotta do play.
Right.
Like sometimes you gotta eat a jam sandwich. Take a piece of bread, you jam them together.
That's good eating, man. Good eating.
Hey man, you know what somebody told me the other day?
What's that?
Somebody said that Harriet Tubman didn't free no slaves.
I told you that Kanye said it and people were pissed at him. He didn't elaborate.
Didn't free no slaves. He just took them to some more white people.
Where's the lie? Where is the lie? That's like I had to my folks, I ain't gonna even say their names, gonna say they my folks. They like always say retarded shit, and I be like, bruh, like stop. Like he tried to call Candace Owen a sellout. I was like, why? He was like, cause she get paid to say the shit that she do about black people. But at the same time, this nigga is a gang member and work for white people. I'm like, so she the sellout by talking. She don't bother nobody. And you can represent gang members who hurt people. They not sellouts. They cool. She's the bad person. I don't get it. Like most people, you see my shirt says cool. I've been called cool so much I had to make a shirt, which is critical observation of niggas.
I like that.
I'm on my coon shit. I represent it. It is what it is. I sure do. I have critical observation of niggas, and some shit niggas say is stupid. Like this motherfucker said, he blamed Trump for the Central Park 5 being locked up as if Trump was the fucking prosecutor or on the jury. These old people saying this shit too. I be at war with old people sometimes. Like, y'all got to step aside. Some of the shit y'all saying is ridiculous.
I mean, Bro, we say so much stupid stuff, man. It ain't even.
Defund the police, but when the block gets shot up, the first people we call is the police. Defund the police, but oh, my nephew, my niece got raped. We need the police. Defund the police, but it's an active shooter going around shooting up the mall.
But defund the police. Has there been a bigger crock of horse shit in your life than defund the police?
No.
It's ridiculous. We are so addicted to antagonizing the police.
Well, we're asking white people to do it, and these white people we say are racist. Shit makes no sense.
Guess what, bro? When George Floyd was murdered, guess what? There was an Hispanic guy, a black guy, and an Asian guy watching it go down. They were all officers on the scene. They were all officers on the scene. You know, when that shooting in Atlanta happened, dude was asleep in the drive-thru. The officer
Rashad Brooks caused his own death.
Yes,
the
officer was very calm and very professional with this man.
For an hour.
Rashad Brooks, bless his soul, is the one who antagonized and lit a fuse to the situation.
Don't sugarcoat it. He whooped them folk ass and took their taser.
There you go.
He whooped their ass. Like me, when I first watched it, I said they could have shot him as soon as he whooped them and took the taser. I said when he had the motherfucker on the ground before he took off running, he could have been shot. Because he could have very well been trying to grab their gun. He had two of them down. They showed restraint then. He caused them. The Breonna Taylor thing. So what do you think about are you familiar with the Breonna Taylor?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Because I'm tired of seeing the arrest the cops that killed Breonna Taylor. I'm tired of seeing that. How you feel about it?
I feel like okay, the no-knock warrant. I feel like the boyfriend acted in proper manner. He heard dudes coming through the house, and he raised about the bed, and he let that thing go. That's what he did, man. He protecting his woman and protecting himself. Now, police shot back. I'm going to say the police were somewhat wrong in that. But at the same point, no, you know what? I'm not going to say anybody was wrong. Simply because the police,
both parties had the right to do what they did. Just like he didn't see the police, they didn't see him either. All they heard was shots fired, and police are trained to shoot back.
And she
it was a sad accident, and that's what I've said. I said it was a sad accident, but y'all are saying lock these people up like they had no reason to be there. They had a reason to be there. That's why they had a warrant. No-knock warrants, as crazy as they are, they're legit. I've been the victim of a no-knock warrant, and I asked the police because I actually thought it was the robbers because they couldn't get through my door on the first battering ram. And I said, what if I would have thought y'all were the robbers and I shot through the door? He pointed to the officer with the shotgun and said, we would have handled it. And I took that to mean we was going to shoot your ass back. That is stupid, but that's what happened. And that's what they're trained to do. Officer shot at, they shoot back.
There you go. So
she was killed accidentally, but they had a right to be there, just like the boyfriend had a right to think that it was robbers and shoot.
Yes. So
all the arrest them, that was just a tragic accident. You can't arrest them for an accident. Only thing we need to be doing from this, what we need to take from this incident is no-knock warrants should be illegal. Because had they had to have knocked and said it was the police and surrounded the house, then evidence might have been lost, but y'all wouldn't have been shot at. Y'all wouldn't have been mistaken for robbers.
Yes. Absolutely. I totally agree. But at the same point in time, we as a community, black community, wants to act like these situations are cut and dry, black and white, and it's not. Now, George Floyd, that was a murder. But when it comes to these situations, there are very few of them that are as cut and dry as George Floyd. There are very few, and so I just wish, it's almost like our community, the black community, needs somebody to blame. You know what I'm saying? And so
every time we need a scapegoat. That's why I'm saying, like, all the shit that they want Trump to pass, they had a black man in office for 8 years that they didn't ask to do any of this shit.
Hey, give me one
Say
second.
what? And here we go again on the Toxic Masculinity Show. We tend to have nigga moments. Niggas will do nigga things. They just get up and go grab a drink. Boy, hope you enjoying what you've heard so far. If you like, disagree, let us know. Leave comments, like, share, subscribe, all that good shit. MONEYBOY Trey on every social media platform. Favorite coon live. Episode 1. As I said, we're gonna try to come to y'all weekly via Facebook or probably Facebook via his page of mine. Just have it's an outlet for men to say men shit and not be bashful. Niggas can't say nothing every day. Say something to yourself when you hate yourself. I'm back. Blah, blah, blah. What is this nigga doing? I'm at a loss.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, say this nigga didn't live twice.
I'm sorry.
Niggas do nigga things. It's okay. It happens. It's part of toxic masculinity. It's part of toxic masculinity. Shit happens.
Wife needed me for a minute.
It happens.
And I'll tell you, man, my masculinity is toxic.
Hey, did you still ain't told your? Did you tell your wife what I said about hooking me up?
No.
Bruh, I'm ready to trade teams. I'm turning it in. Hopefully, if what Biden said about me not being black is true, I'm gonna need me a good white woman.
You ain't ready to be with no white woman.
They're all women.
Are you ready for dirty looks?
You guys, for who? They're shit, I get the motherfuckers now. Now I get those now, and all I've ever been seen with is black women.
Man, it's hard.
I'm raising a damn black woman, and I'm told I hate black women. Well, apparently she doesn't hate herself. She doesn't hate me. I don't hate her. But somehow that makes sense to people. So it is what it is.
I tell you what.
People just act like I say moms and dads parent and love and think differently. Women are just nuts sometimes.
I'm gonna tell you something. And here's the thing.
What's the thing?
When you are raised with this certain complex that says, I am going to declare the black man my mortal enemy, that in itself is powerful. You're not messing. We're not dealing with you're not dealing with black women who want a partnership. You're dealing with black women who want control. They want to control. They want control. You know what I'm saying? They want to treat you like a game console, turn you on and turn you off.
I say all black women are like that. And I typically never say all, but I'm going to say all. My mama included. My mama included. I said me. I said, I'm going to say, you don't have to. I said, I'm going to say me just because all women are manipulators. Your mama will try to manipulate you right now as a grown-ass man.
Yes.
So you can imagine what she trying to do to the nigga that she talking to. The fuck? All women are manipulators and want control.
But see, at some point in time,
your daughter is a manipulator and wants control, and she knows how to do certain shit to get it. It comes with being a woman. It's not good nor bad.
But at the same point in time, my daughter having a strong man in her life, she's going to hear the word no from a man and know how to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? See, we all get manipulated. But see, them small-minded women want to control. See, women, they can manipulate. That's part of a relationship.
Manipulation is a control tactic.
But a woman has to know when to break that manipulation out. Don't let that shit turn into I want total control. I want total control. I want like, okay, when you drive it and she trying to tell you how to drive. You ever been in the car with that woman?
Maybe once or twice, not a common occurrence, but I know the stereotype.
Well, that's a perfect. Well, my wife never does that to me. She trusts my judgment. That's the metaphor for marriage. You know what I'm saying? That's the metaphor. At some point in time, your wife has to trust your judgment and know that you're steering this ship in the right direction. Just like you have to trust her judgment. Now you have this generation of women that say, you know what, I don't need a man, and if I get a man, he gonna do what I say, and I'm controlling everything. That's why your ass got 5 kids and 4 baby daddies. That's why. It ain't always the man's fault. Now, when I break it down,
but you know what's funny though? Those type chicks can always find a nigga to control.
Yes.
Because they're not getting the cream of the crop. They ain't getting no doctors and lawyers and no shit like that. They typically get the nigga that needs somewhere to stay.
Yes.
They ain't got shit going. Just know she won't fuck.
And so you have a baby with her, y'all break up. Now she finna weaponize your child against you. She finna use that as a weapon.
For the 5th time. For the 5th time.
Yes. And so, but guess what? She got her ass in the club once again on Saturday night, throwing that ass, trying to get her baby daddy number 5.
You know what be funny? And them the same chicks that be hollering about they independent bad bitches, but like the government
you got an EBT
the government
card.
get them everything. They get them everything, but they independent bad bitches. And that's what's on their mind. But that's what's on their mind, being a mother of 5.
But you can't get no loan to go to school, but you can get an EBT card. You can't get no loan.
Proponent of I'm not a if school, it would be a trade school. I prefer people go to trade schools than goddamn go to a university and come out there motherfucker owing 200,000 and can't get a job in the field that they graduated and majored in.
Yeah.
Trade schools should be what we push. When we push education in the Black community, we need to be pushing trade schools because you need trades to build communities, and that's something that is lost in all of this Black Lives Matter, Black unity, blah 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 shit. We don't even have people to build the community. If the government gave us reparations and land right now, we don't have the skilled laborers, or we don't have enough to even build us up a community. We would still have to contract white people or Hispanics to even build the neighborhoods up.
Man, look, if the day that Black people get reparations, I'm taking all my savings and I'm investing in Nike and Cadillac.
I'm investing in gold and diamonds, nigga.
There it is. So
I'm buying stock in them bitches. Or I'm gonna open me up a store like Mr. Goldman. So goddamn
like, I can't believe we still having a reparations argument. That is crazy to me.
I'm not. I brought that up just to say if they did give us something like land, we couldn't do what could we do with it because we don't have the labor. That was part of me going into we need to push trade schools more when we talk about education.
If they give me some land, bro, I'm gonna send it right back to them white people.
Or you gotta say you could sell it to some white people, or you can develop a goddamn apartment complex and have affordable housing. Or you can It's so much. I know I wouldn't rent to niggas either. They mad at Trump for saying that. I wouldn't rent to niggas. Why?
Now you wrong for that.
I didn't. I would rent to Jay-Z. I would rent to Jay-Z and Beyonce and them type niggas. Yeah, but I would know. I would not have Section 8, bro.
Look,
I would not have. I wouldn't take Section 8 pounds.
Look, if you can afford $1,500 a month, then my house is affordable. I'm not trying to look. Well, you need some affordable housing, a low income resident. You can stay your ass where you at.
I want high clientele. I want high clientele residents.
Thank you.
I don't want the voucher people. I'm straight.
Your financial situation is not my problem. I have a right to be a $2,000 a month apartment. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. So,
I want to. My shit gonna be more than 2,000, so you can know you're not the base customer that I want. If you have to question, damn, why his rent so high? You're not who I'm looking for.
You're not my client.
So you just told me I was wrong, but you pretty much echoing what I said.
Yeah, I am. I'm sorry. I am. Like, look, they say don't profile. Everybody profiles, bro. You can't stop profiling.
Profiling saves lives.
Like when I waited tables downtown, you walk into the restaurant and you look a certain way, I would say to myself, oh shit. Damn.
That nigga ain't finna tilt.
Man, he finna run me ragged.
Say, oh shit, they finna be loud and obnoxious all goddamn night.
Oh, my pasta ain't got none. My pasta ain't got none but 6 shrimp in it. You need to take it back. I thought it came with more than 6 shrimp.
I got hair in my food so I can get it free looking ass.
That's your hair, nigga. Cut that shit out. You cut it out.
Ma'am, that hair is platinum blonde. You're the only blonde person in the restaurant.
Ma'am, that hair is blue. Do you see anybody else that painted their hair blue? That's a blue hair. You take your poor ass home. Quit trying to come out and eat caviar with hamburger money. Ain't nothing wrong with going to Perkins. Me and my wife went to Perkins the other day, bro. Ain't nothing wrong. If McDonald's is what you can afford, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane.
I just found out about DoorDash. I'm finna get fat. I just found out about them. I done ordered theirs like 5 days in a row. I done had Corky's, Papa John's, Lenny's. What else the fuck did I have? Papa John's, Lenny's.
You start eating.
Oh shit. I'm ordering me a damn steak tomorrow. I've been craving a steak for like the past couple of days.
This afternoon, I made us some lunch. I made some over-eased eggs, some biscuits. I made some sweet potato hash, corn, and sun-dried tomatoes. And I made some
instant grits.
No instant grits. No.
If the grits aren't instant, what the fuck are they?
They're stone ground grits. You got to cook about 30 minutes. The real creamy grits, man.
Where the fuck do you get? Where do you get those from? Only grits I know that. The only grits I know that's not in the pack is the shit that's in the Quaker Oats canister like that.
Nigga, that's cream of wheat.
No, they got some oatmeal like that too.
Man, look, bro.
They got oatmeal and grits. I ain't never had the shit you talk. I guess I've had instant grits my whole life.
It's in a paper bag, bro. It's called stone ground grits. Real grits, bro.
You gotta catch up with the times, man. Kids is moving, they got to go. Kids be ready now.
I'm telling you what you do about them stone ground grits. Put you some cheese on them, and put your 2 over easy eggs on them, right in the bowl of them grits, some salt and pepper. Oh, here, you cooking with hot grease now. Oh, you ain't
have that done. I can have that shit done in 2.5 minutes, bro.
No, bro. I'm good, man. I'm
2.5 minutes. With cheese and everything you said, you talking about 30. Who has that type of time in 2020? Nigga, you'll get canceled. You would get canceled being online before your grits finish. Because you've been saying something. Why your grits cook? You like, damn.
Man, look, that's the problem, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's women that's leading cancel culture. Men don't give 2 shits about a lot of the shit that they canceling people for. No. We don't give a fuck. Now it's time for me to I'm finna pull a you and do my nigga moment. You carry the show. Continue talking.
Okay, do it. Yes.
I can hear you.
We are in our toxic masculinity mode. We thank y'all for listening. We thank y'all for joining us. We just a couple of dudes shooting the bumbo, man. Having guys on. That's all we do. We don't mean no harm. We love everybody, man. This is how we kick it, man. Me and Moneyboy Trey, when we around each other, this is how we talk. You know, people still can talk like this. You know, I mean,
this is how most can talk in barbershops and shit.
Yes, this is barbershop talk, man. That's all this is. Like, for all y'all that ain't never been in no barbershop for the black men, this is what goes down. This is the conversations that we have. All right, so the View got their point of view, the Talk got their point of view, everybody got their point of view. Why can't 2 black men, just regular dudes, have their point of view, man? It ain't gotta be that hard. Everybody get their point of view, but America wants to cancel out points of views that don't go along with the company line. And we ain't with that
point of view.
Yes, this is a man's point of view. We ain't with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you are. You know, black, Hispanic, white. We really don't care. Point is, we should be allowed to agree or disagree in peace. And if you ain't picking up what I'm putting down, that's cool.
Right. Cool. Yes, that's right. They want to try to take a nigga money, and that's why I tell motherfuckers all the time: cancel me. Can't nobody fire me. Good luck with that. The Best thing you motherfuckers can do is flag me on Facebook. I stay in jail. Luckily, YouTube fucks with me. YouTube don't block me for shit, or IG. Facebook, I'm always blocked on there. But all they're gonna do is just make me get a website where I can't be blocked or banned by anybody. So all it does is motivate and push. You can't cancel me for saying what the fuck I say. I don't try to cancel you for having a different opinion.
Just like, okay, for the point of, okay, not everybody made kneeling cool. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody want to look defiant. Bro, you ain't defiant. The only reason you kneeling is because it's culturally cool now to kneel. That's all I'm saying. Now not kneeling, it's not cool. My point is this: if we are freedom of speech country, kneel if you want to, don't kneel if you want to. But you shouldn't be punished by anybody for expressing yourself.
And you see they made it. You see they made it. Did you see they made a big deal out of the baseball player that didn't kneel? And I'm glad he didn't. I'm glad he didn't back off of it. Actually, the way he excused himself was quite genius because he threw religious belief out there first. That was his shield. He was like, the only person I kneel before is God. So after you say that, you pretty much can't be criticized for anything after that. Then after he said that, he went into Black Lives Matter and how he said Black Lives wants to break up the nuclear family and he don't respect it. Which I'm glad he threw that out there. He's a white guy. He's white or Hispanic. I'm glad he threw it out there because under the religious protection, can't nobody say nothing, but they had to pay attention to that statement that came behind it without criticizing. Something Terry Crews has been getting criticized for over a month now for saying.
But see, my problem is whether you kneel or not kneel, anybody that's black and doesn't kneel gets ostracized. No, that's not America. America is freedom of speech. Now, here's the point. If the NBA can put Black Lives Matter on the court and on jerseys, then the white dude can have his Confederate flag. I'm not defining anything.
The same thing with NASCAR. Imagine you canceled you told them they couldn't fly Confederate flags, but they got to watch a Black Lives Matter car ride around for 3.5 hours.
Freedom of speech does not say as long as you agree. Meaning this: if the Ku Klux Klan wants to march through our great city of Memphis and have a rally, I just pay them no attention. But
people have the right to counter protest, but you know what comes with it. You got to say two groups of people that disagree. You know what comes with it. You can have you a counter protest somewhere else across the city to kind of deflect from it, but a lot of times we'll run towards the conflict. But a lot of this shit that we're doing is causing people that weren't racist to be racist.
Yes, because you're not attacking issues, you're attacking white people. And I disagree with that. There's going to be bigots in our society until we die. Ain't nothing you can do.
Being white in 2020.
Yes, but you don't have the right to just attack white people because you feel like it. You don't have that right. So just like white people don't have the right to attack me because of my views, I don't have the right to attack white people over their views.
You gotta say they don't though. You gotta say who really started cancel culture? Who started looking on Facebook getting folk job information, calling and shit, talking about sharing. Black Twitter started doing that shit. If white people were doing it, black people would be appalled.
Just like
white people barely call corporate when they get shitty service from a black person at a restaurant.
Yes, just like that white couple that came outside, guns blazing, when them people were trying to tear their fence down and come inside.
When they pulled the guns out, some people had jumped the fence.
I would have blew your ass.
They had jumped the fence. They got their guns seized.
That's what
it's like it's crazy that the shit in Portland. The shit in Portland is interesting with the protesters clashing with the federal agents.
But now you have your Black Lives Matter movement and NAACP leaders coming out saying, we're tired of you white kids, you Antifa people hijacking our movement. There are leaders coming out saying that. So my point is, I can't even protect my own private property because of your political views. Look, if you stand out there and I feel in danger and you hop my fence, that white couple should have went to shoot.
They like the lady that pulled the guns out on the black mom and her child, because the lady she wouldn't leave them the fuck alone. Kept calling them racist, threatening to whoop her ass, threatening to whoop her husband ass. Walked behind the car. They got in the car, tried to walk off. She's still behind the car, fucking with him. You trying to hit me? And so the lady finally got tired of it and pulled a gun out. And all of a sudden, the black lady became a victim, and these white people were racist. The first thing in my head is, what nigga would you have done that in the hood to? You wouldn't have done it to a black person in the hood because you know the situation would have went ugly from the jump.
And let's call Black Lives Matter.
And you recording it. You gotta say niggas pull guns out on people in the hood every day. Yes, you know what you don't do? You don't record that nigga that's putting the gun on you, talking about some, look, y'all, look, he crazy.
Yep. And by the same token, when they say Black Lives Matters, what they mean is this: your Black Lives Matters as long as you're a leftist liberal. Your Black Lives Matters as long as you get shot by the police. Your black life don't matter if you get shot by another black man, because we're not going to protest that. We don't protest black on black crime. We don't protest failing inner city schools. We don't protest cancel culture. We don't protest none of this stuff. We don't protest the takedown of the traditional home. We wait until a story comes out where we can be the victim. We don't want to take ownership for anything. We don't want to be proactive on anything. We want to wait for the right moment to play the victim. That's what Black Lives Matter. Black Lives. See, the problem with Black Lives Matter is this: they bamboozled us, like a great public speaker once said. We've been bamboozled. We've been led astray. We've been hoodwinked. Because Black Lives Matter is posing as a civil rights organization. It's not. It's an anti-family, leftist, Marxist organization with an
LGBT organization.
Yes, with an agenda based on chaos, with an agenda based on destruction, with an agenda based on non-substantive crap. That's what Black Lives Matter is.
It boils down to they make profit in their movement off the death of black men.
Yes.
While saying that they don't like black men because they want to destroy the normal family.
And how long?
And then the political side of it. Political side of it hasn't given any money to any of the shit you said we need to be protesting. And they've raised over $1 billion, and if you see everybody that was just running that was on the Democratic ballot for president, all of them got some got hundreds of millions, some got 50, some got 30. All of them got good fucking money from them. Presidential candidates. Of black men, not black women, black men. The movement has pretty much been off of black men being killed. Not women. But it's a pro-women's movement.
Yeah, and you call Donald Trump a racist. Democrats have nominated a man who, like I said before, piled around with Strom Thurmond. He was an anti busing person. He was against.
He was with the bird character.
Yes. So And the last election, you nominated a woman whose husband passed the 95 crime bill.
And Joe Biden was the one who wrote it and presented it to Congress.
Yes.
The vice president who wants to be the Obama knew this.
And then you have Kamala Harris, a woman. There's a man sitting on death row right now. DNA evidence could exonerate this man.
She got the influence to open the case back up, wouldn't do it.
She refused to open the case back up.
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter. Garbage. Liberals are the biggest racists on earth. That's what they are. But now y'all trying to. Was Donald Trump a racist when he was giving money to the National Action Network? Was Donald Trump a racist when he was giving the Rainbow Coalition money? Was Donald Trump a racist? You know, was he a racist then? So
when he was in all the hip hop circle. But so, you know, niggas' favorite excuse is the party switch, but they always say that without any evidence, time, date, when this switch happened or anything. They just say, you know, the party switch. When? How? Who told you this?
And let's remember, we always allow Democrats to forget their Dixiecrat past. Dixiecrats were against the civil rights movement. When those people were throwing bottles at Martin Luther King and his group and spraying them with hoses and sicking dogs on them, those were Dixiecrats.
We don't forget. We've just lied and said it was the Republicans. Because they always try to say it was the party switch, but it never was.
So, but they don't want to tell you. I mean, come on, man. The Democratic Party still romanticizes about John F. Kennedy. The Kennedy family was a family full of bootleggers. All right, back in the 30s and the 40s, man, bootlegging was the drug dealing up back then.
I said, ain't nothing wrong. You gotta say, ain't nothing wrong with that. You gotta say, most of the people that were influential on the country, families started out in bullshit. But the head of the family does the bullshit so that the rest of the kids in the family don't have to. It can be legit. That is toxic masculinity at its finest. I'll do the fuck shit so y'all don't have to.
Yes.
The fuck shit I do will never touch y'all.
Black people have made a deal with the devil when it comes to liberals, man. They done made a deal with the devil. We gonna make y'all lives better, but we gonna eliminate the black masculine presence. That's a deal.
How have they made our lives better?
Well, according to them, liberals have made their lives so much better. You can go ask them. Because according to them,
they don't even know why they vote Democrat. They just know that they're black and they're supposed to. They don't even know.
And then when you sit down and talk to a black liberal, a black Democrat, you always have to espouse the same facts. Then when they have no facts to come back with, it turns personal.
Cool.
You have to be a sellout. You gotta be a coon. You gotta be this because they have nothing else.
That whole sellout there. I tell you, most people that call you a sellout and a coon work for the white man. The white person signs their check. It's baffling how people are so retarded. It's like we were saying the other day, when the police get involved with your kid, it's really too damn late. Like that shit at Putt-Putt. Imagine if the police had responded during all of that ruckus. Like, what do y'all expect the police to do in that situation to calm it down?
Open up a can of whoop ass.
Y'all kids throwing cash registers and shit like that. Spitting on people. trying to fight.
Don't let me be no cop.
I wouldn't have showed up. Y'all said defund it. You gotta say whatever the owners get them folk, get their ass. Defend your property, defend your life. It was 300 kids versus staff.
Were they black kids?
Yeah. Bruh, come on now. When have you ever heard of an incident like that at Putt Putt? Putt Putt been around 60 to some damn years. When have you ever heard about white people having a melee at Putt Putt?
But then as soon as they start limiting how many niggas can be in here at one time, y'all gonna scream prejudice.
They said you can't, from now on, parents have to be accompanied with people. Anybody without parents will be told to leave. But they dropped their kids off. There was like 300 or 400 teams during the fucking pandemic at Putt Putt. But they don't want their kids to go to school.
What do you do? Talk about the trash mamas that dropped their daughters off like that. Cause it was more women doing that shit. Well, teen girls doing it. The guys were kind of standing back. It was the women cutting up like that. True. And then
girls.
And then we don't even want to recognize what these current parenting methods are having on our children, in particular young black men. We don't even want to talk about that. Simply because leftist liberals, they love when men are feminized. Now, I'm not saying don't be sensitive to your woman, but it's different between being sensitive and being a bitch. It's a difference, man. You know what I'm saying? I can be sensitive to my woman's needs without being a bitch. And that's all.
What do you think about Dwayne Wade? His son. What do you think about that? How do you think his other sons who aren't gay feel? How do you think that they're getting no attention? That one is projected to be in the NBA in the next 2 years, and he gets no attention, but the one that wants to be a girl is the one he seems to be the most proudest of.
You know what, Mark? I'm gonna come over to your house. All right? And I'm gonna identify all your shit as mine.
Okay.
All right.
You identify with it.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna take all your shit because it's now mine. Because I said so. So Dwayne Wade is simply going along with the playbook. He's just going along, man. He can't.
Well, I'm saying he's alienating his other kids, though. They're not. His other kids aren't gay. Why aren't they being paraded around in the same fashion?
Because
why aren't they celebrated for being normal, for being straight?
Dwayne Wade is playing the game. He has to play that game. As a black celebrity, he has to play the game. And that's the part of it.
Man, you know, he really does it because there's so many celebrity kids that have been gay in the world didn't fucking know until them kids got grown as shit.
But
like it's not the world's business if your son wanted to be there.
But when I say play the game, for you to be a black celebrity now, you have to come off as woke and liberal and tolerant. And now we're all tolerant on some level.
But why does he have to be? Why does he have to be a celebrity when he's a retired athlete? His wife is the celebrity. He don't have to play no game. Like he's straight off just his shoe deal that he made in China. Fuck his
He's a
NBA
big,
money.
but he's not thinking about that. He's thinking of the next 20 or 30 years of being a celebrity and staying relevant. If he comes out and he says, you know what, I'm not down with this, I'm not down with my son's behavior, I'm not doing this, bro, he is going to get absolutely crucified by the media. So he has to play the game of relevance, man. That just is what it is. So
I would be pissed off if I was his other kids. I would be pissed off and like, man, you don't love me? Dang. So what I gotta do? Want to be a girl and suck dick for you to acknowledge me publicly?
Look, bro, I got two older brothers, man. If I would have came to my mom and said, look, man, I want to be a girl, my two older brothers would beat that feeling up out of me.
They couldn't have beat it up out of you, but they would have tried, but they can't beat it up out of you. And it still would have been a thing, even after they got through beating it up out of you, it would have been like, okay, if that's who you are, cool, but you don't have to go around telling everybody. You don't have to go around here dressing like a girl. You don't have to be overly effeminate. You can be a gay man and still look like a man.
But when I say playing the game, Dwayne Wade is a public figure. He's playing the game. And this gonna sound cold when I say this, okay? But his son is a sacrificial lamb to that game.
Which son? The gay one or the non-gay ones?
The transsexual.
Yeah, his other kids are falling victim to it because, like I said, it's like he's praising the one that's gay while ignoring the other two. Again, one of them, his oldest, will be in the NBA in the next 2 years.
I mean,
was cutting up before the season was cut short by coronavirus. But he's supposed to be in college next year. If he goes to college, we might go overseas. But dude is a beast.
Look, man, that ship is sailed, Mark.
And then you think about the questions he got to answer,
Mark,
about his little brother.
When it comes to that subject matter, that ship has sailed. And it ain't coming back to the dock. We done lost that battle. That battle is lost.
It's fucked
that
up.
Battle is lost.
I'm saying it's fucked up to me because
straight up, that battle is lost.
What part of the battle is lost?
When it comes when it comes to the feminization of our young black men, when it comes to the masculation of black men overall, when it comes to those things, that battle is lost. That ship ain't coming back to the dock. If you do not want to play that game, then don't try to be no celebrity. Don't try to be no known figure. If you don't want to play that game, man, that's the way the game is set up now. That's it. Ain't no turning back. And if you speak out against it, you will be canceled. That's it.
As like I said, I'm thinking about the other side. I'm thinking about, like I said, the rest of these kids, because I guarantee his son that plays basketball and the other son is being bullied about their younger brother wanting to be a girl. They being teased, they being bullied about it.
But see, Mark,
they being bullied about the outfits daddy and daughter are wearing.
Yeah, but don't ever have a conversation.
We having it now. We having it now. Dwayne Wade, if you get word of this, think about your other kids and what they're going through.
But in terms of our black community as a whole, that debate is lost. We don't even want to have that debate no more. You can't even have a debate. You can't even broach the issue. It's kind of like with Nick Cannon. Okay, you say Nick Cannon spoke his truth. He spoke the truth. You say that, but the same point in time, the people with the power to cancel you, they don't have to engage in debate. They don't have to come out and say, you know what, let's debate this. If Nick Cannon wrong, then come out and debate Nick Cannon and prove he wrong. They don't want to do that. They rather just cancel him.
He invited them to do it before they fired him. He invited anybody that he said, if I misspoke, anybody come on and correct me.
But whether he invited him or not, he was still gonna get canceled.
Yep.
So okay, it's the same thing that's the thing about Dwayne Wade. If you're a black celebrity, if you're a celebrity in general, and if you don't want to play that game, you cannot bring a debate to the table. People don't even want to have a rational discussion. It's just like the black Democrat. They don't even want to have a rational discussion about you know what I'm saying. I'm a firm believer in, if you want better legislation as a black community, then you need to quit promising your vote to one party every election cycle. You need to make different parties earn your vote. But you can't say that. Don't nobody want to have a rational debate. That's the problem.
Right.
If I'm so wrong, come out with your point of view, come out with your facts, and show me that I'm wrong. But you don't even want to do that. You'd rather just cancel me out. And that's what we are in now.
And that is why
the nature of our time.
More toxic masculinity to you, ladies and gentlemen.
Man,
Toxic
I'm
masculinity
like,
show.
Nigga, I'm talking like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? I'm man, look, bro. When I say toxic, I mean I'm a strong-minded black man with a point of view. You ain't finna emasculate me on no level.
America was great. When we had toxic masculinity, America was great, and we still need and use toxic masculinity to this day. Because I repeat, toxic masculinity is what makes police and firefighters run into burning buildings. Toxic masculinity is what led them people to run into a burning tower that was about to fall, trying to save people. Wasn't women running in there saving nobody.
Toxic masculinity stormed the beaches of Normandy. You know what I'm saying?
No women were involved in it.
Toxic masculinity went and got Ben Laden. Toxic masculinity, man, is toxic. I mean, but it's like these generation of women who hate men. You know what I'm saying? And so,
but need men. But need men. I don't see too many women firefighters. I see the women that I see that do work for the fire department are typically marshals, but I don't see women running into burning buildings. I just don't.
Bruh. If I'm in the military and I'm in a combat unit,
during all these protests, do you remember seeing any women officers out there against these protesters and rioters? I don't recall seeing any women out there with gear on and nightsticks and shit. Didn't see it.
Speaking of protesters, man, Trump needs to send some more troops.
Like in Portland, yeah. At some point, the shit got to stop. Y'all can protest, but y'all getting unruly, and you can't just let the people tear up shit at a certain point. Like right now, they didn't send the troops out until they started trying to fuck with the courthouse down there in Portland. They're like, okay, now you motherfuckers going too far.
You need some
And
more
that's what the
truth.
federal agents, and they out there whooping the federal agents, and it's only like so much that they can take or do before they start defending themselves.
Shoot.
These motherfuckers out there with power tools trying to cut through fences and shit. Like, y'all are breaking the law, literally. And y'all expect nothing to happen.
That's crazy.
Which is why a lot of these situations happen, because motherfuckers are breaking the law and think nothing is supposed to happen to them. We want to be uncivil and expect the police and everybody else that's white to be civil when we feel like we don't have to be.
And then you want to protest in safe neighborhoods. Like where I live, man. I got people protesting at Farmington and Poppy. Like, what you protesting out here for?
They trying to be cool. That's the white people trying to be. They're being guilted into doing it.
But it's black people too.
It ain't that many. It's a sprinkle.
Look,
those are what you gotta say. That's why the protest is so small. White people organized it.
Well, you know what? Go protest where black folk killing black folk.
The white people ain't going. The white people aren't going to the hood. But again, it's like in this age and time, they feel like they have to do something or they will be canceled. Oh, you didn't protest? You didn't put the black fist up on your profile? You racist. You don't believe in kneeling for the anthem? You racist. They have to. You gotta say it's hard being white right now, unless you're the president. And it's hard being him.
Being white.
When you living out here trying to get it right, you trying to live right, man. You just can't.
White people. It's hard being y'all right now. But yeah,
I'm not sorry, but I empathize with y'all. But I'm not part of the people that's out here fucking with y'all white people. Like, I'm not one of those types. Like, see, but like a lot of this is what we fail to say. A lot of black people haven't been exposed to white people other than the one or two at their job, or the one or two they might have went to high school with, or the one or two that stay in their project. They haven't been exposed to white people like that. I went to a school where I was the only black person there for 4 years, because my brother went and he was 4 years older than me. But for 8 years, I was the only black person in every last one of my classes. So I've always been around white people. And I've never experienced the racist white person that just be like, I hate niggas, you a nigga, coon, monk, none of that. I haven't experienced it personally.
I mean, I've never cared. I'll be honest with you.
Well, you probably never cared because you never experienced it.
I've been around white people all my life, been around black people all my life. And to me, it's always been a quality human being you are. That's what it's always been to me, man. And so, but I know this white privilege garbage and this systematic racism garbage. Man, look, you got Middle Eastern immigrants, Chinese immigrants coming over here. And their kids are valedictorian.
Damn mosquito.
All right. And your black ass been here 30 years and you ain't figured this shit out yet.
Can't even speak correct English. Can't even speak correct English.
And here's the thing. You can talk how you want to talk with your partner. When you go to that job interview, you need to know how to speak to the person giving you the interview.
Black or white.
Black or white. You come in for a job interview, man. Why don't you wear a shirt that covers up your tattoos? And if you tattoo your face, then you just fucked.
Yeah, you better have your own shit.
Sorry.
You just because you putting yourself at the mercy of the person that wants to hire you.
If you
Or that
if
wants
you,
to represent their company.
Go find me one successful person besides Tekashi 6ix9ine that tattoos their face.
Mike Tyson.
Okay, well he did it after he got rich.
You gotta say, and Baby and Lil Wayne.
They got rich first.
You gotta say all the rappers. Shit.
If you get rich, look. If you work 300 million, feel free to do what you want to do. All right. If you're trying to get a job, at Macy's, you can't tattoo your face.
This is great advice.
All right. I'm sorry. People do not have to lower their standards to appease you. You need to step up the standards. That's why they call them standards, you ignorant son bitch. That's why they call them standards. You have to escalate up to a standard. You have to raise your level of play up to a standard. You don't get to go to a job and decide, you know what, I'm gonna change y'all standards.
Yeah, because you sure don't see, you don't damn it. You don't see too many professional white men with their face tatted.
No. But you get these little young little ignorant black bastards. They want to tattoo their fingers, they want to tattoo their neck, they want to tattoo their face, they want to tattoo their nose, and it's like, I'm still gonna they discriminating against me.
Yeah, buddy. I mean, but that's why I be telling people look at me crazy all the time, and I be like, I don't like affirmative action. I'm like, I fuck with nepotism. I'm like, if I build my own business up, I don't want no motherfucker telling me I got to hire somebody. I don't know you. I want to keep it in the family. Or I want the people in the family who got friends and shit like that. I want to do it like that. I don't want outside influence telling me who I should have to hire.
Hey, they still the Redskins to me.
Man, that's are they trying to bite off the Washington football giants? Is that what they were trying to do? I said, me personally, I was like, just to be an asshole and to spite all the people that said to change the Redskins, I would have changed it to the Washington Natives. It just been through, still had an Indian, still had the same mascot, the Washington Natives. Say something, just not disparaging. Because y'all didn't have a problem with the image. Y'all said it was the name. The name was a slur. Change it to the Natives.
Okay, what about the Atlanta Braves?
They tried.
Okay, I'll give you
the Chiefs too. The Chiefs, they trying to fuck with Florida State. It's
all right. What about the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim? The Angels, doesn't that offend people who don't believe in God?
That's why they dropped off the That's why they dropped off the devil on the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. They just changed it to the Rays. But again, like everything from our childhood is going to be erased by the time we get senior citizen age. We ain't gonna remember shit.
Everything.
That's why I could never run for public office. Them motherfuckers would just pull up my Facebook page. Like he said, this guy can't be the president. Look what he said.
And can I be honest? If I was the president, I'd talk to the media just like Trump.
Why not? I would too. What can they do? I'm the most powerful person in the country. What can you do?
Why I gotta kiss your ass? You kiss mine.
I said, and I'm probably cool with your boss, so try me, I'll get you fired.
There it is. Trump, 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 Trump.
I told you he gonna pull that shit off. You gotta say he about to get these niggas some more money. That's all they need. More money in their election time. And be like, yeah, come on, Trump, keep it going.
He need me as his vice president.
Pence is all right. Pence is quiet. I don't know what that motherfucker do. I don't know what he do legislative wise, but his ass is quiet in the public.
He need me, man.
You old sneaky motherfucker.
Yeah,
they will not let a real black man into the office. I'm sorry.
But they got Obama.
They ain't gonna let no real black man in the office. Won't happen.
Obama is the Will Smith of politics.
It'd be too many nigga moments occurring.
Yeah, I would have me a nigga moment.
There'll be too many of them. Nigga be
y'all
using
y'all would catch me walking down the hall with a glass of Kool-Aid.
Niggas would be using the Secret Services, their own personal police. Hey, get him up out of here. I don't like the question she asked. Get her out of here.
I have a box of church chicken and a glass of Kool-Aid. Fucking that shit up.
She didn't ask. She asked too many questions. Get her up out of here.
Man, like you would like you would really have a hold on, bro. Fuck you talking to? You would really have that in your media, in your White House press briefing. Hold on, bro. Who you talking to?
Yeah. Or be on the phone, be like, hold up, man. Did you hear what this nigga just asked me? Hold on, cuz. Bro, you see I'm on the phone. Why is you asking me this shit? Hold up.
Yeah.
Like, hey, hold up.
It'll be a moment you go like, hey, hold on, white boy. Let me tell you something, man. If we wasn't in this room right now, bro, you wouldn't even say that.
You know what would be her? You know what the country needs? The country needs a single president.
A what?
A single president.
No, they ain't that.
They need a single president.
Player.
A single president. See how this nigga roll is the most powerful nigga in the free world.
Shit, Bill.
How does this nigga roll every day? How many women are letting this single president grab him by the pussy? Just because he's the president.
Bill Clinton got some cap in the Oval Office, bro, and nothing on her dress.
And got impeached for it. At least he had more. At least he stuck to his story. Unlike Jada, Jada tried to lie the way, then came out and confessed. He went down with his lie. Hell no, I didn't fuck that bitch. I didn't fuck her. Yeah. I didn't yet, but once I found out you motherfuckers impeached me, I might as well.
Then, man, it was like a porn movie. He had her behind the Oval Office desk, and couldn't nobody see her, and she was down there.
He was on the conference call. He was on the conference call.
She was eating that boy, man. She was eating that boy, man. Man, I'm telling you. Then he nut on him. Like,
he was on the phone with Hillary. He was on the phone with Hillary.
But see, that's Hillary's fault. Because if she was at home sucking and eating that boy, man, he wouldn't have no need. I blame her.
But she didn't. But are you noticing the common theme of white women handling indiscretion totally different than black women?
Yes.
That seems to be a common theme. The indiscretion is handled way differently.
Well, let me give one woman her credit. The wonderful Juanita Jordan. Juanita took $165 million and got on.
All Juanita's kids were grown. She shouldn't have had no gripes. They just fell out of love. Shit.
No, bro. Jordan was a beast, man. MJ was a beast, man.
Yeah. But so for the most part, athletes' wives accept it. So they're kind of excluded from their statement too. Athletes' wives are kind of excluded for the most part. They don't run out and dog and tell.
Juanita got 165, bro. 165. Don't play with it. It ain't never said a word.
Well, that's still pennies compared to what Jeff Bezos' wife got.
Oh yeah. She got 4% Amazon stock. She worth $57 billion.
She got like 38 billion awarded. I'm salty about that for him.
Nah, bro. Her stock done already escalated. She worth $57
But I'm
billion.
saying cash, she got like 38 billion. I don't know what she's accumulated since and what part of the business, because I'm sure he had to give her some business because he didn't want to give her all them billions. But 34 to 38, I'm still mad about that. Like, why can't you live good? Why can't you live good off 1 billion?
If my wife had started Amazon and she told me she wanted to leave me, but she's gonna leave me, and she's gonna hand me 38 billion, I'd be like, okay,
bro. If she offered that, but I'm saying, like, why can't you be good with 1 billion?
I will be good with 1 billion, but if I can get 38, I'm gonna get 38.
Man, if I had to pay 38 million, I would have me a sniper rifle, brother.
Bruh, Jeff Bezos is worth $170 billion.
He was worth more than that before he got divorced.
It don't matter, bro. That's money you ain't ever gonna spend.
Bro, and that's why I said if I was ordered 38 billion, I would have me a sniper rifle. I could pay me 10 hitmen $10,000 a piece. If you didn't want to take that billion. There are cheaper ways to get divorced.
Bro, for that kind of money, you can do that brawl like John Wick.
Ray Caruth.
But I'm telling you, bro, when you worth 50 billion dollars, man, get that girl them 38.
My final offer is $1 billion. Anything else comes with a bullet. These are jokes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not serious, but it's very tempting, though.
Bruh,
if you turn me down for $1 billion and I was ordered to pay 38, I don't know how much longer you will be living.
Here's the deal. She was the first wife. She got the kids. Once you have a first wife and she had them kids with you, bruh, she's gonna get hers.
Hey, a wise man once said, bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Oh, bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. You was not with me putting these bricks down for Amazon. I don't want to hear that shit. I had these kids with you. I paid good money for these kids that had this lifestyle, and you too.
Man, you tripping.
I guess. I'm being 1 billion. 38 billion is being greedy. I'm giving you 1 billion. I would rather give my kids 38 billion than her. I would rather give them 38 billion than her.
Bruh. If you got $170 billion, you can get that woman 38 billion, bro.
I could, or I could give her, you guys said, or I could offer her $1 billion. If she say no, I'm gonna say, bitch, I kill you. You keep acting like $1 billion is not a lot of money. It's $1 billion.
Not when you got 170.
She don't got shit. Her life just changed. Her life just changed. She got her own billion now. You know the motherfuckers didn't have no joint account. I wouldn't have no joint account. I got 170 billion with no female.
Hey, let's hit the pause button on this conversation. Cause I gotta go take care of the kid. But
okay, we'll sign off. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was episode.
You want to continue later?
We can, but we'll call it. We'll think of some other topics and have episode 2. This was episode 1, ladies and gentlemen, of the Toxic Masculinity Show with my co-host Terrence Thomas. Terrence, you might be getting canceled or blocked or some shit because niggas don't like me because I'm a coon. So you, as long as you know what comes with teaming up with me, the ride shall be fun.
I want that smoke. All right, Ken, I'm gonna hit you up later.
All right, for sure.